Hey guys, Love Cardaka here, and today I'm here with a kind of a discussion video. This time around we're going to be talking about these ZRs. They're obviously the newest thing in the game, and you know what? There's been a huge, kind of a backlash from the community about, how come these things are so expensive. Well, people know why these are expensive, but the reason are like how necessary they are to the game. And after playing with some of them and reading about some and just talking to some people about it, I've just developed some thoughts about it, and I'm going to share them with you today, because some people are like planning to quit because of these guys, and you really shouldn't. If you're planning to quit the game, you get another reason to quit. I mean, these guys are really expensive, but they're not like game breaking. Like, they're good cards, but they're really YOLO if you think about it. Like, if you use it and you don't win, then you're pretty much dead. If you're playing a generation break deck, so which most competitive decks now are playing them. There might be a few exceptions, but then again, you probably won't live past striding for those decks. So yeah, like these two cards, they have their uses. Like, this, in my opinion, is more like a win more card. If you're gonna win with this card, you could probably use something else to win with anyway. If your opponent has like 9 cards in their hands, then you probably are taking a risk if you're shining into this. You might be able to make them go down a level or two, go down a grade or two, but in the long run, if you don't kill them that turn, your deck's gonna be a pile of vanilla cards. So that's not very nice. This card has a bit more, should I say utility? Not really utility, but this card, to me, it's more like a last-ditch effort card. Like, if you have, like, I used it once today, and it did sort of get me back into the game, but not really, because I was kind of too far ahead in damage. Like, my opponent crit me and then crit me again, and then he's at 2 damage, and I try to climb my way back out with this card. And he can't save you. Like, if you, I should probably thought of this more clearly, but obviously I don't have much time to formulate my thoughts, so I'm just gonna kind of improvise. But he is pretty good at getting you out of tight spots. For example, if you have no hand, like the only card you have left in your hand is the grade 3 of your current Vanguard, then you just stride into this thing, and then you can instantly get your whole field back. And especially if you're playing Aqua Force or something, and you're at a huge disadvantage, you can still get your multi-attacks in, and there's lots of good stuff. Like, I went from 0 hand to like 9 cards in my hand that turn, and I got the opponent from 0 damage to 5 damage, and then his hand from like, I think he had like 12 cards in his hand or something, back down to like 2 or 3. So it does help you come back, but I couldn't kill him that turn because I couldn't check any triggers, or I didn't get any crit triggers. So then I still lost because my G zone just disappeared, and then I couldn't G guard or stride again next turn. Like, I couldn't kill him that turn, but then he couldn't kill me the turn after that. But that just couldn't do anything afterwards because I couldn't stride. So it's really YOLO. And then the prices for these things, they're kind of ridiculous, but again, they're not super necessary. Like, for this card, you really don't need it in Grand Blue. You kind of need it in Aqua Force if you're really far behind in advantage. And I guess it kind of helps in Bermuda if you're also far ahead in advantage as like a last-ditch effort. For this, I guess you don't really need it. You don't need it in Overlord. You don't really need it in Kagero in general. You don't really need it in Narukami. You don't really need it in Tachi. because you have Dogma and stuff. You kind of need it in Murakumo, but you don't really need it in Nubatama. You could use it in Nubatama, but like you probably have better options. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this. And this is coming from someone who has both. Whoops, has both of these. Like, you don't actually need them. If you want to show off and it's like, oh, I have ZR, then go ahead. But if you're thinking that you can't play the game because you don't have these, then you're in the wrong, because you really don't need to have these cards to win. I think Different Fight put a very good said something that really struck me. Like, if you're a competitive player, then you're probably just gonna get it anyway because you're a competitive player and you want to have all the options in your arsenal. But if you're like a semi-casual player or semi-competitive player, then you might think about it, and you might think, oh, if I don't have a ZR, then might as well not play the game because I'm not gonna be able to compete with the players that have ZRs. That's not really it. And we have to see what we get in the next, for the extra boosters. I want to see how many ZRs we get in those. If you get 2 per case for those specific nation boosters, it might be a little bit better. Not really, but maybe a little bit. I'm hoping to get 3 per case, but I might be a little bit too optimistic. Like, if they make something really, really game breaking, then actually, I don't know. It really depends. Like, I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to say about this. Long story short, if you're planning to quit because of ZRs, don't, because you don't really need them. Anyway, that's pretty much all my opinions on ZRs. Sorry if I dragged out a little bit for the video. I made this video on a whim. I wasn't going to make this before, but I just wanted to throw my opinion in there for all that it matters. So yeah, and this is coming from someone who plays very casually now. Mainly, if you guys didn't know, I sort of took like a break from Vanguard, like playing Vanguard. I still collect Vanguard and I still read and build decks, but I didn't have time to play for like the last 3 months. So I'm pretty casual now. I'm a filthy casual. Sue me. I do keep up with some of the meta from Japan and Hong Kong, but yeah, I know. Like, you do see some people taking it in top decks, like from recent tournaments, but like you don't really need them. Anyway, I'm kind of repeating myself now. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Karnak, and I'll see you guys later.